Ooh. You ever have those nights when you just can't sleep? Laying in the bed and everything just runs through your mind. Everything runs through your mind. Well, that's what's happening with me right now. Can't sleep for nothing. Just laying here thinking about tomorrow, starting another day, thinking about Christmas is already here and how fast time has went by. I can't believe that 2024 is almost gone. We just start a new year in 2025, and what that's going to be like. Yeah, but I'm like that sometimes. I try to lay down and go to sleep. My mind just won't quit working. So what happens? I lay here and I toss and turn. See what time it is over here. This is about 5 o'clock. Where is it at? Yep. And I gotta get up and go to work. It's gonna be a long week this week. Working for Loomis. A lot of driving. A lot of stores picking up that extra revenue because of the holidays. You gotta deal with every bit of that stuff. So you gotta think about your safety and everything else that goes along with it. So yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Try and close my eyes and go to sleep. But seeing how I couldn't do that, I thought, well, maybe I'll just hop on here and make me a quick little video. Also been laying here watching people talk about YouTube and how to, you know, make your channel work better for you. Because I've been really trying to figure it out and work on it quite a bit. Try to make some content that, that you like to watch. That's my goal, is making money on YouTube. Like I told you before, you know, trying to get some of that land I've been wanting for years. And there ain't no way to do it working a regular job, and you probably know what that's like as well. If you go to work every day, you understand what I'm saying. You've worked a job your whole entire life, and you feel like that you just can't get ahead of the game. And that's me. Work long hours and feel like I can't get ahead of the game. Now, I'm doing better than I've ever done before in life. Don't get me wrong. Making more money than I've ever made. I might have told you before, I spent 30 years working at one of those big old wholesale clubs. I won't name any names, but let's just say it's owned by Walmart. I spent 30 years of my life doing that, and most of that was working third shift. Third shift? If you ever worked third shift, you know how hard that is. That is difficult, working 30 years doing that. When you're going to lunch at 1 o'clock in the morning, and most people are home in bed sleeping, and then you get home when the sun comes up, and in the summertime people cutting the grass and stuff, and listening to the lawnmowers and stuff, and you just can't sleep. That's why it's like working third shift. Again, some of you probably are going through that right now. You probably work third shift, and then there's people who like third shift. Personally, I'm not one of those. Of course, with this job, I am late or out working late at night, and on the road, and don't get home until the wee hours of the morning, depending on how the day goes, of course. But yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. If I can get my mind shut down a little bit to where I can go to sleep, that would be great. And of course, noticing in this camera, also the video I did earlier, I got to shave before I go to work tomorrow. Did you see the video I posted on the bright lights? or a bright light in the sky earlier. I swear that was odd. That thing was the brightest light that I've seen in a long time. And it would move up, down, side to side, real slow. It wasn't a helicopter. It wasn't an airplane. Uh, I'll try to put a link to that video in the description below. That way, uh, you can see it. Because I'm doing this on the phone, and I probably won't, take the time to get up and actually hook it to the computer and run it through the software and stuff like that to add the little boxes and stuff where you can just click on it. You'll be able to see it uh, on my channel in the link below. I'll try to do that as I post this video. But yeah, hopefully you guys have all your Christmas shopping done and you're ready for the big day. Hopefully Santa Claus will be good to you this year. He's already been good to me. I got a good job and got a house and a great family, and what else can you ask for Christmas or any other time, right? If you got those things, you pretty much got it licked. Or I think so anyway. My mama's still alive and she's in good health for her age, and kids are great. They're all up and grown and they've had their families and they've done good for themselves. I'm proud of all of them. I think we did a pretty good job raising them kids. Now they got kids of their own and they're doing a great job raising their kids too. And you can't ask for, much better than that, of course, in life. So, all in all, I guess you could say me and the wife, we did pretty good. Pretty good. But she's got to get up early in the morning and she's got to go babysit some grandkids. So that's what she's doing, trying to sleep as well. She's also having a hard time sleeping. It's just one of those nights where you can't go to sleep. I'm just, like I said, I'm just laying here tossing and turning with everything running through my mind. Think about some land that the sister sent me a link to. It's beautiful. I think it's 20 acres of land. Oh man, it's gorgeous. You know what the problem is though? You gotta have so much money to be able to buy land and stuff now. The down payment and the time to keep it up, and then you gotta worry about if you're gonna move onto that land one day, you gotta put a house on it, which means water, electric, septic. And I'm pretty sure this land doesn't have all of that on it, but it's gorgeous. It's my dream, as I've told you before, to be able to get a tractor and do my own little farming per se, and just kind of live off the land a little bit and get away from the hustle and the bustle of the city and the town and stuff. Just kind of live out. When you go outside and you look up and you see no lights, street lights, it's just stars at night. That would be so beautiful. That'd be great. That would be awesome. Well, guess I'll go ahead and try to close these old eyes and go to sleep. Get up in the morning and maybe we'll do another video in the morning. Me and old Simba, he's laying down in there, he's sleeping. He's such a good dog. And he's smart. He knows when it's bedtime. He'll find him a little place. He'll go lay down somewhere and he'll sleep and he won't bother you. He doesn't, run through the house. He doesn't bark unless there's somebody messing around. Then he will. He'll let you know real quick if there's somebody outside messing around. Real fast. And then I feel sorry for him if they try to come in the house. I mean, he's going to be on them. It's not going to be good. So that makes me feel more comfortable too with me working like I do. Somebody walks in here, somebody's going to have a little piece of them. You know what I'm saying? But he's a good boy. He's my buddy. He's most definitely my little sidekick. He loves to ride in the morning time. He'll jump up and down. I tell you, I'm trying to get my coffee, and this boy won't go for a ride. He's not. He doesn't have time for you to make your coffee, as I've told you before. He knows when I get up that that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going for a ride, and he's going to go get to walk around in the park and do a little running around on his extra long leash that he has now, and he's enjoying that leash so much. Well, I hope you guys have some sweet dreams tonight, and as always, I greatly appreciate you, and thank you so much for what you do on this channel. I do appreciate y'all, all of y'all that watch this YouTube channel. I really do appreciate you. And sometimes we have to just tell the truth on things, and sometimes we lay it all out there, and then there's sometimes we're changing oil or working on a lawnmower or doing something crazy, you know. But that's everyday life, right? Everyday life isn't just making a sweet little video, you know. I'm pretty sure you encounter things in your life that, you know, you think, why? Why is it like that, right? But anyway, we gotta come up with something to work on, right? We gotta make us a good video. I got an idea. Here's what I seen somebody do, and I really want to try this. We gotta do a video on this, all right? I watched this guy cook some bacon on a freaking rock. That's right. He took a flat rock, built a fire underneath that thing, and then put the rock on there where the rock would heat up, and then he smeared the bacon on top of the rock. I mean, he smeared the bacon on the rock, right? Just get the rock good and greasy. And he threw this bacon on a freaking rock, and he fried this bacon, and it turned out as crispy as everything. It looked great, and the bacon was good, and then he made flat jacks or something he called it on that rock as well. That's something we're going to try. We're going to do that. We're going to see if it works. For real, right? So we're going to build us a little fire outside. We're going to find us a flat rock, and that's something that we're going to try on this channel. I think it'll be pretty interesting to see how that turns out. Alright, well, y'all have sweet dreams. We'll close our eyes, and I gotta upload this video real quick, and that takes time on my phone. Like I said, I'm not gonna go through the hassle of trying to do it through the computer. We're just gonna throw a sucker out there on YouTube. Y'all have a good night, and hey, we'll see you here in a few hours. Alright?